Okay, so in this video, I'll show you the top 50 Tag Heuer Aquaracers that have occurred since 2005 and 2025. And if you're in the market for an Aquaracer, then this video might be very helpful to you. Or if you just like to nerd out on watches and watch setups and the dates and learning that may be interesting to you as well. And if you stay to the end, then I'll show you my top 3 Aquaracers that I recommend in the last 20 years, okay? All right, let's jump into the screen. Okay, so now we're here in the screen, and what you'll see is a document that I created with 50 Tag Heuer Aquaracers, and it also has information about the movements and also the production times, right? And it goes all the way down to current day 2025. And so let me know in the comments after you watch this if this is helpful to you or if this was helpful to you, and maybe if it's something that I should put on a website so that you can reference as you're doing your watch searches and planning to buy, okay? Also, in this video, I won't get too much into the movements on the right. That's going to be in another video. But in this video, I just want to focus more on the watches on the left, okay? And hopefully by the end of it, you'll be able to feel better about your Tag Heuer Aquaracer purchase, give you more of an idea of what you should be looking for when you're buying. And if you can stick with me all the way to the end, again, I'll show you what I believe is the best quartz movement, the best automatic movement, and the best movement with a strap. Okay, so let's jump right in, starting here around 2004. And so '04 was when the Aquaracer really came on the scene. And it's one of the first watches that was made was the WAB 2010.BA. It went from '04 to '08, a nice quartz movement, a nice classic look. And you'll see this design language of the Aquaracer going throughout time, okay? On this next one here, from '04 to '09, was the CAF 1112.BA, a really nice looking chronograph, but it does have the caliper S electromechanical movement, which was a bit of a unique movement. More on that in another video, but nice watch, but the movement may be something that may cause you to pause, okay? Next up is from '04 to '09, the WAF 1110.FT. Nice quartz movement, nice strap, good wrist presence without it being too big. Keep in mind that when the model number ends with FT, that means that it should be on a rubber strap, okay? Just keep that in mind. Moving right along, another nice classic look, the WAF 1110.BA. It is the quartz atom movement, the FO6.111, and it was produced from '04 to 2010. Another classic look here, the WAY 1110.BA with a quartz movement ETA from '05 to '09. So nice look there, nice clean classic look. I thought this one was really nice here. The CAF 2111.BA has an automatic caliber 16 movement, but the watch is kind of monochromatic with the stainless steel and with the silver dial. But yeah, just a really nice classic look with the Aquaracer design language there, okay? More on this watch in a different video. We'll talk more about that. But on this one, we're just looking and getting some ideas. Next up, I really like the wrist presence on this watch, the CAF 2010.FT, produced from from 2005 to 2010. Automatic movement chronograph, beautiful dial, lovely dial layout. Next up, produced from '06 to '09, the CAF 1110.FT comes on a strap, beautiful dial, and it's a chronograph, and it is a quartz. So you find that it is an older watch, but you may be able to just get it and pop a battery into it and keep it moving, okay? All right, next up, produced from '06 to 2010, CAF 2110.BA, caliber 16 movement, great dial again, similar to some of those from the past there that we just looked at. Now we're moving into the era past 2006, and then let's get back in here. Produced from '07 to '09, WAF 111C.BA, quartz movement, nice classic look, has some diamonds on the dial, if you like that kind of thing. But yeah, looks great, nice and clean. All right. Next up, we have the CAF 7010.BA. Interesting dial here. It has the caliber S electromechanical movement, and it is a chronograph with different other complications and features. More on this in a different video, but I may give you a cause for pause because of the movement, and it is an older watch. Okay, so just keep that in mind if you see that. This watch here was a similar look to that one, but it does have a caliber 16 automatic movement, which is a more reliable movement, produced from 07 to 2011. This is the CAF 2010.BA chronograph. Beautiful watch layout. Nice choice here. Just keep in mind, if you get it and it's this old, you just want to make sure that it's keeping time, or that service has been done, or that you plan on doing service. Just things like that to keep in mind when you see these dates and the movements. Okay. I really love this watch here. I believe this is a dive watch, produced from 09 to 2012, WAJ 211O.BA with the caliber 5 automatic movement, very solid. Beautiful, excellent looking watch here. One to keep in mind if you're looking for an Aquaracer, for sure, in my book. Here's a variation of that with the same movement from 09 to 2012, WAJ 2150.BA. Just look at the colors on this dial here. Caliber 5 automatic. I love having that date on the left hand side, and the color on this bezel here, along with the bracelet and the natural normal design language of the Aquaracer. This is just a good look. Really like it. One of my favorites here, produced from 2010 to 2014. We're getting a little bit closer to present day. WAJ 2111.FT, automatic movement, caliber 5. Beautiful watch here. Wow. Look at the bracelet, nice texture on that. The bezel is amazing. 500 meters water resistance. You see that dial on the side here on the left hand side with the orange. Wow, beautiful watch. Beautiful watch, if you can find it somewhere. This is a similar watch here, but this is a quartz. So the WAJ 1113.FT, produced from 2010 to 2013. I mean, you can see it for yourself. That dial color is amazing. This one is a quartz, and cool texture on the dial here. Great find if you can find this one somewhere, right? And this is a CAJ 2180.FT, produced from 2010 to 2013 with the caliber 16 automatic. Just a cool black ops, beautiful watch here, with the yellow markers and hands on the dial. If you can find this one somewhere, this would be a nice one to pick up as well. From 2010 to 2013 with an automatic movement. It may still be keeping time. You may not even need to service it. Okay, so now we're going to move into the 2014, or past the 2014 era, and let's jump right back in here with the WAY 2010.BA caliber 5 automatic movement from 2014 to 2017. One of my favorite watches here. I believe I've had this watch here before, but it just looks amazing on the wrist, the stainless steel, and just the texture on the dial, the way the hands look, the markers. Hard to beat this watch. Hard to beat this watch. Classic and understated as well. Beautiful watch. Another beautiful watch here, the CAY 2110.BA from 2015 to 2018, caliber 16 automatic. Beautiful watch, chronograph. Nice chronograph. Here's a caliber 5 automatic, the WAY 2018.BA from 2015 to 2019. Look at that dial, look at the bezel. I mean, you can't say that Tag Heuer doesn't know how to design some nice looking watches. I really like the Aquaracers way more than the Carreras. I just do, right? Even though the Carrera is a more expensive watch, but the Aquaracers, it just looks good on the wrist. Great wrist presence. This is one of my favorites here, the WAY 2012.BA from 2015 to 2018, caliber 5 automatic movement. Just a beautiful looking watch here. Also, it's relatively modern, so you can probably find these and it's still ticking just fine. Probably no servicing needed. You can always ask that question. This is another really strong watch here from 2015 to 2019, WAY 211C.BA, caliber 5 movement. Just a really nice looking watch here, with kind of a darker navy dial, but with those beautiful dial markers. You see the orange on the text there, and also on the second hand. Hard to beat this watch if you like the Aquaracer. So hard. Moving right along, this one is a quartz movement, the Quartz ETA F06. WAY 101A.BA, made from 2015 to 2020. Be a nice choice to get if you want to get into a watch that looks like this, but if you want a quartz movement, which is easier to deal with, okay? Keep that in mind. The WAY 2013.BA with the caliber 5 automatic movement, produced from 2016 to 2019. This is a very popular watch. I've had this watch before and I've sold it. It sold really quickly. It reminds people, I think, of the Rolex Explorer 2, if I'm not mistaken. Very, very beautiful, solid watch. People love it. WAY 101A.BA Quartz ETA from 2016 to 2019. I don't know if I put this on here twice or whatever. I don't know, maybe it was so nice I put it here twice. Maybe it looks like one that I just did. But moving right along, from 2016 to 2018, the CAY 1110.BA has the Ronda 5040 D quartz movement, which is a movement that Tag Heuer uses a lot. This is also a pretty modern watch here. And of course, you see that it is a chronograph. It is a setup that they've used before, and so would be really reliable. You see the date at the top of the 12 o'clock space, and then move down the logo. This is just a really beautiful, nice, classic Aquaracer watch that you can wear with absolutely anything. Another very beautiful Aquaracer here. This one has the caliber 16 setup, the CAY 211B.BA. Beautiful blue dial chronograph. It's going to be hard to beat with the orange on it. Blue and orange go well together, and so just another awesome look here. Moving right along, we have an FT here on that WAY 201A.FT from 2016 to 2020. It is a modern watch. It is a caliber 5 automatic. It has the awesome texture on the straps. Tag Heuer really does an excellent job on the straps here. I love the texture that they like to put on there. You see the texture on that dial, and you see the yellow on that dial as well. It's going to be hard to beat. Great watch. If you can find this one used, it's probably still doing well. No servicing needed. This is an FC watch, CAY 2118.FC, made from 2016 to 2018, caliber 16 automatic. Anytime you see that FC on the end of the model number, that means that it's on more of a cloth or a nylon strap here, this material. But I love a chronograph. I love wrist presence. This gives you all of that. And if you don't want that rubber on your wrist, you can go for this, okay? Excellent choice. All right, we're moving past the 2016 era, and we're going to dive in here starting in 2017. And so here we have another FC watch, caliber 5 automatic, WAY 208C.FC, 2017 to 2019. Has that field watch vibe. You may like that. Here's another awesome chronograph here, the CAY 111A.BA from 2017 to 2019. But this is around the quartz movement here. So relatively modern watch. It is a quartz, so if you find this one, you can pick this one up. Probably pump a battery into it and be just fine. Keep that in mind. Moving right along. No, this is not the Rolex Cookie Monster. I think that's what they call it. Or maybe, no, not the Cookie Monster, the Sprite. But no, this is the WAY 101D.BA with the ETA Quartz F06 movement as well. Produced from 2018 to 2020. Just a good look here. With those two colors together, it's going to match anything. And I love green and black. Love it, love it, love it. Next up, with the ETA Quartz, the WAY 101C.FC from 2018 to 2020. Nice, beautiful rubber strap here. And this one is not a chronograph, but no, this is just a standard time here. But yeah, just a really good look. Really, really good look. And of course, I mean, this is beautiful. This caliber 5 automatic WAY 2015.BA 2019 to 2023. Just look at it. You know, that dial looks amazing, nice texture. The bezel looks awesome, has the classic Aquaracer look and feel to it, the design language. Awesome crown with the crown guard. Hard to beat a watch like this. If you find this somewhere, specially used, pick it up. Moving right along, this has the two-tone bezel, the WBP 2010.BA from 2021 to 2023. They just produced this one 2 years. Moving into a more advanced movement here, though, the TH3100 automatic movement. Again, in a different video, I'll talk more about movements and why you may want one more than the other. Just keep that in mind. Same movement here. The WBP 208C.FT produced from 2021 to 2022. Lots of wrist presence on this one here, but man, just a beautiful shape. If you want a nice sports watch, awesome. Another nice sports watch here with the TH3100 automatic movement, produced from 2021 to 2023. WBP 201D.FT. Really nice monochromatic black and white. Be hard to beat. It'd be a nice find if you found this one. Another TH3100 automatic movement from 2022. It is still active. The WBP 201B.BA. Nice classic Aquaracer. Nice crown guard, bezel, nice textures. You'll see that flowing throughout these models. It just looks amazing. Okay, same movement here, produced from 2022. It is still active, the WBP 201C.BA. Beautiful gray and black watch. Great design language. I just love the design language and the crown guards on these Aquaracers. Just great. Then moving right along here, 2022 to active, WBP 201E.BA with the TH3100 automatic movement. Nice look on that one. This one has a great dial on it. Nice orange color. Same movement. Produced just for a few years on this one here, though, from 2022 to 2024. WBP 201F.BA. A good one to look at here. Now we're moving past 2022. And let's keep going here. And so here we have from 2023 on up, WBP 5110.BA with the TH3100 automatic movement. Notice the texture on this one here. We're seeing the textures change more to like this water look, which goes with the Aquaracer dive watch look here. Just a nice look if you like something like that. Okay, this one here is pretty much the same, but it's on a rubber strap. WBP 5110.FT. Same movement, so you can get the same look on a rubber strap. It goes good with the bezel. I do like it. And we have the WBP 5111.BA from 2023. Active. Same movement here. You see that nice texture here with the orange. It's more of a modern, updated watch from some of the earlier ones, okay, if you want a newer one. And here, similar watch, but on a blue rubber strap. You see that it fits in nicely here. TH3100 automatic movement from 2023, still active. A nice one to get. You see that dial pattern, it's still in play here from 2023 on up to active, WBP 5114.BA. This one has the TH3103 COS GMT automatic movement, which is based on the TH3100, but with the GMT complication option on this one here, okay? So just keep that in mind. And you notice here, we have the second hand and the GMT hand on this one. Okay, same movement on this one from 2023 to active, the WBP 5114.FT. Just a really nice look here with the integrated bracelet, if you like that kind of look. Back with the black and green. I always like black and green. Same movement, TH3103 COS GMT automatic movement here. You see that GMT hand there. and play with the second hand and the other hour and minute hands. WBP 5115.BA, a nice look there. And this is a nice look here. The WBP 5116.BA started in 2024 to active with the TH3100 automatic movement. A nice look there. You see that beautiful dial pattern. On this one, you see the bezel matching the dial more with the yellow hands. And so that's a really nice look here on that one. And we made it here through the end. And so that is it. And so there you have it. That is 50 Tag Heuer Aquaracers. Some of the most notable ones that I really like since 2004. I hope this wasn't too long for you. If it was super long, maybe you got a chance to take a break and come back to it. But as I said, now that we're here at the end, I do want to show you my top 3 that I really recommend you getting. And so let's start with the quartz movement. And so the best quartz movement that I really liked was going to be this CAY 111A.BA here. Let's get zoomed in on it. It has the Ronda quartz movement, which is a reliable quartz movement, a very simple movement that Tag Heuer uses. This dial is just amazing. This is a chronograph. If you find this somewhere, you can pick it up. You can pop a battery in it. It's going to match anything that you wear. This just looks amazing. So this is my favorite quartz of this. Now let's go to my favorite automatic. Okay, let's go back a little bit here. We're looking for the WAY 2012.BA. This one right here. This is my favorite automatic. It was produced from 2015 to 2018. It does have the caliber 5 automatic movement. If you find this watch, it's still within about 10 years of now, which now is 2025. And so you may not need to be, or you may not need to service this watch, right? If you're buying it used, just ask if it's been serviced. If you don't see it, if they're not sure, then you can have this information here, and you can just make a good guess. Chances are, based on when it was produced, you probably won't need to service this watch if you find it. And I based that on a watch needing to be serviced maybe within every 10 years or so. Not necessarily 5, but maybe 10. But sometimes you can go longer if the watch is well kept. So just things to keep in mind, and that's the point of me making this video. Now, the best strapped one here was going to be the WAJ 2111.FT. And so it's just going to be this one right here. And you probably know this one I went by. Let's get over in there. Yeah, this one right here, produced from 2010 to 2014 with the caliber 5 automatic movement. Just a really beautiful watch here on this one. And so I tried to find it, and I think I found like one on eBay. There's not a lot of these out there. And so if you like this watch, you may be able to go out somewhere and find it. But it's just going to match everything with the gray and the black and the orange. You know, if you like sneakers, it's going to match a lot of your sneakers. And it's just going to be awesome. Love the texture on the dial as well. And so that's it. Those are my favorites here. And I hope this video was helpful to you. And again, on another video, I'll get into some of these movements and what they're all about. And also on another video, what I'd like to do is to get into some more recommendations on what you might buy, right? Even more than this, like more of a buyer's guide. If this was helpful to you, please like and subscribe. And I'm thinking about putting this maybe on a website so that people can reference it. So let me know if that would be helpful to you. I'm also thinking about doing some different guides as well. I want to get into some Breitlings and some Tudors and some Panerais and maybe even some Rolexes as well, just to have some guides up for people who would like to use these guides as a way to help them out with their purchases. Okay? All right. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.